Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here with an auntie. Say it isn't so, Auntie. Say it isn't so. Um, let's discuss Tracie Wagaman.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
aunties
boop.
and everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and sweet old auntie. Aunties and Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody. And this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. To all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. As many of you all know, this discussion is going to be rather hard for me. While I am do reviews on Love After Lockup and the like, I try my best to distance myself from cast members, simply because I don't know them. I report on them. We talk about them. We grin and we giggle. But I try my best to distance myself from them because you never know, what's really going on in their lives. And I've been under cast members before and have gotten to know people in a very intimate way, and it just never has worked out for me. It just never has. But it doesn't mean that I don't find myself liking or disliking certain cast members for whatever. This cast member, I don't really know her. Um, and I'm going to find it, sad to see. Um, Let me gather myself. As you all know, Tracie Wagaman was married to Clint. Clint was one of the people that was on Love After Lockup. Um, both Clint and Tracie both battle with drug addiction. Um, I think that for the most part, Tracie and Clint, if you will, were kind of open about where they were, um, who they were, and the like. Um, but recently, Tracie had a baby. There is a young woman who went live when Tracie had her baby. And we could see Tracie in the hospital. She said that she had her baby at 37 weeks by cesarean, and that she had I guess maybe she must have had some complications or something. And so that caused her to have her baby early. We saw Tracie on this video, which I thought about sharing, and I said, no, I need to respect her. Um, we saw Tracie in the hospital talking to her. She mouthed that she was having a boy. And Tracie actually had a girl. I have put a link in the bio to TV Showcase, um, so that you can see the last picture of Tracie with her baby girl. Now, allegedly, according to snapshots and stuff like that, Tracie mouthed in the video that she had a boy. And I was told that she did this because she wanted to conceal the sex of the baby until the adoption. Allegedly, Tracie was giving her baby up for an adoption to another family. Right now, other than somebody saying something, there has not been an autopsy done on Tracie. And so, out of respect, we don't know what Tracie passed away from. We can speculate all we want to, but we don't know. I find this, yesterday a lot of you all sent me um, um, the article and sent me the news in my DMs. And I thank you very, 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 very much for doing that. I try to, I have to say this, okay? I have to say this. And I don't mean any shade to anybody else when I say this, but we're a family here, and I am real about what I do and what I say and how I conduct myself, right? And so I have to say this. This, I am not an ambulance story chaser. I'm not an ambulance story chaser. I need to back away. When I get a story or something in my inbox, some of them, because of the kiki and the kaka that can be had and shared amongst us as family members, I'll come out and I'll give the story. But when it's something as serious as this, I'm not an ambulance chaser. I don't have to be the first to the story. And I know that you all did not send it to me because of that. But I want to make that clear. I never, ever have to be first to a story. I'm not going to jump out and say and do things because I want to be the first. Bitch, I could be the last. I needed to say that. I think I've said it before, but I just want to make sure that nobody is offended by me not doing the story yesterday, by not jumping out there, and that you all are aware that your aunt wants to handle everything with sensitivity and class. One of the other reasons why I did not readily share this story is because it I'm familiar to it. I had a family member, a very, very close family member, who lost their baby after birth. From a blood clot. So it was very familiar to me. I shared this with my moderator yesterday, Mary, It was very triggering for me. And while we may make speculations and stuff like that, we don't really know what the body goes through. I had once heard that giving birth is the closest thing to death. Your body is completely, as a woman, completely vulnerable. Every muscle, every organ, every vein, everything in your body is working to push that baby out. Everything. Some women have busted eye vessels. Some women are, we tear. Many women have to be um, sedated, um, given an epidural, so that they can even have the sanity to push through such hard labor pains. It's a lot giving birth. I know for me, when I gave birth to my daughter, I had many things going on. And I'm not overlooking the fact that Tracie was an admitted drug abuser. But I want us to take a second to think about Tracie as a woman who had just given life. Even in Tracie's addiction, if it is true that her baby was given up for adoption, she gave someone the most precious gift that a person could ever have, and that's a child. I don't know who the recipients are, if they're people who maybe have been trying to have um, a baby for years. Maybe it was, I don't know who the recipients of the baby was. But I want to take the time out to recognize Tracie's humanity and to recognize the fact that she put all of her thoughts aside, took accountability and responsibility, and did not try to raise this baby on her own, knowing that she was unable to do so. That's very courageous. It's very courageous when people who have problems, may not even be drug addiction, it may not even be that, but they recognize that they're unable to be a responsible, nurturing, loving, caring parent. Thank you, Tracie, for being selfless and for knowing that that baby, however she came into, whatever vessel was used, has blessed somebody else's life. Thank you. Thank you, Tracie. I know that she, went through a lot of things, and, this girl, I want to recognize her. I want to recognize her, and I want to talk about that as well. Absolutely, Avalon Park. Tell Auntie, let it be known what is going on. Childbirth is still one of the highest killer for women. And this is 2021. I looked it up after watching the movie Fatherhood. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, that's a blessing. Thank you. Thank you. She says, yes, Auntie, I am no longer having any more kids, but I have thought about donating my eggs for other families, but I need to do more research first. Bless you, Kanisha. Thank you for sharing that. I don't have a baby girl. Oh, she must be talking to somebody else. Hey, how you doing, sweetie? Make sure you reach out to me. I'll tell you why later, okay? One of the things that I noticed in okay, wait a minute. Let me shout this woman out. Let me shout this woman out. I'm gonna take my time and do this, if y'all don't mind. What I got on my little face, my pretty face. Her name is Lily Red. I don't know much about this woman, right? I don't know nothing about these people. Like I try to stay away from the games, the fool la la, and the drama. I I try my best to backpedal and pop off this stuff. I don't know these people, but I do know that this is one of the young ladies. When everybody was sending me the DMs, many people were sending me this woman's video. This woman allegedly was really close to Tracie. And I guess maybe she was the source because she was the one who went live with Tracie after Tracie had the baby. Tracie was laying in bed. She had gotten a guest to come into her room. She was talking to her and telling her that, her and the baby were fine, X, Y, and Z. And then Tracie became very ill. I didn't understand why Lily Red didn't hang up, but I guess maybe her reflexes weren't fast enough. But Tracie became very ill. She was nauseated, and she was saying, I gotta throw up. And at that time, I just was like, oh, wow, her body's really going through. Because, when you have a C section, I don't know if she was awake when she had it or if she was under local anesthesia or general anesthesia. I don't know if she had, just an epidural. She was alive for the birth. I don't know, right? But whatever the fact, whatever was happening, Tracie became very, very ill in that video. And I was like, God, I hate to see, her or any other woman giving birth or having given birth, in this kind of condition. And and that's not a criticism to Lily. That's just to say, gosh, I hate that happened. But anyway, Lily, there was news, I guess, going around in the, around the bloggers or whatever. I don't know, vloggers. I don't know who. But the news was getting around like it was getting around to me that, Tracie had passed away. And Lily, I don't know if she was the source of the information or who was guarded about it at the time that, it was going around. And so, of course, I'm a mom. And I do what I do and I'm busy. So I'm not focused on that, right? Because I figured that, the news will come out. I like to, on this channel, do my auntie says it isn't so, to give recognition to the different bloggers who report the news, Sarcasm, Soap Dirt, TV Showcase. What's the other one? Something Rant. I like to feature them in my Auntie Say It Isn't So because I believe that they need the credit for a lot of these stories and stuff like that that I do. And I think that, we are all a family. We try to get the news right. We try to get the tea out to you all, right? That's what we do. And so I always want to try to feature any of them. I put their links in my comment section so that you can give them a click. I don't know, how they draw revenue. I don't know if it's from the ads or whatever it is, but I always try to recognize them. And they all sat back on the story. Well, Lily, knowing that, this was going out and that I guess, maybe she had talked to somebody and she kind of probably figured this is going to get out, took to her Instagram while she was in the restaurant. And when she took to her Instagram, she gave the news that she confirmed that Tracie had indeed passed away at the age of 41. Lily did not give any definite reason, or she didn't get, because she's not the coroner's office. So, respectfully, out of respect for her friend and out of respect for the and the sensitivity of the situation, Lily didn't give any clue of what happened to Tracie. Lily, thank you. Thank you for being sensitive about that. Thank you for allowing it to be an autopsy. Thank you for doing that. But you know what I noticed? Lily said on her Instagram, and I took snapshots of it for receipts. She, came out and did it in a restaurant because she knew that it was getting ready to get out. The information was circulating fast. And do you know that people criticized her and told her that she was insensitive for saying that in a restaurant? What difference does it make where she is when she says it? If she has sensitive information about her friend that she knows is getting ready to leak, and she wants to be the one to tell the story the right way, what the fuck is your problem? People literally went on this girl's page to criticize her on how they got the fucking news. If something is getting ready to leak and I'm out, and I know that this is about my friend and I want the information to go out right, and I know that there are people who are waiting to release this information, because at the end of the day, everybody has tried to handle this respectfully. Everybody. And so this woman finds herself with her back up against the wall. Time is not on her side. She wants to get the information out there truthfully and accurate. What difference does it make where she releases it at and where she is? It wasn't like she was drunk. It wasn't like she was out of order. It wasn't any of that. None of that was happening. None of that was happening. And people are criticizing her. Where's the appropriate place to say it at? Now, I can see if she was in a nightclub, she was partying and everything, she was like, must be the music. You know what I'm saying? And she out there at the bar, she, and twerking and saying it. That's inappropriate. But she had a deadline that she was up against. She had pressures. This girl has lost her girlfriend. Now, we seen Tracie on the television thing, but ain't none of us close to no damn Tracie like this lady allegedly was. How dare somebody go on there and criticize that the woman did it in the restaurant? She did it when she was sitting down. We've got the. Some people can be petty and judgmental than a mother. And I'm sure if you was to look back in some of these people's lives and look at some of the stuff that they did, they some fuck ups too. Not to say that Lily is a fuck up. But we all have done things where it seemed like or may have appeared that the timing wasn't right. But this was a serious matter of something that was going to leak about her girlfriend. This woman had a relationship with her. And so she wanted to protect it. She didn't have the space nor the fortitude to do a press conference. She went on the mechanism that she has and she announced it. And we are forever grateful that she covered it the way that she did, that she did not say, this is what happened. This is, she didn't do any of that. She was very respectful of her friend. We have got to understand that people find themselves in situations and circumstances that may not be practical or what you would want to see. She couldn't do a news conference. She knows what deadline she's behind. And she probably got word, like we all do, in her DMs, somebody about to say something about it. And she said, you know what? I gotta do this now. And no, it may not have been the perfect place. But again, when you pushed up against the wall, you'll do what you gotta do. To swing and bang for your friend and make sure that the last things that are said about them are said in decency and order. I know some people ain't gonna like what I'm saying. I don't give a damn. I think that all of the bloggers that covered this story covered it with respect. Every last one of them. Absolutely. Thank you, Deborah. That's what you would have. You don't know. You know what? Let me not. Let me say something. You don't know what you would have did. And just because you stepped outside, that makes it better. That makes it better again, not having empathy and sympathy for other people. You don't know what the hell was going on. You're not a blogger or a vlogger. Absolutely. That's thinking the best of people. Instead of judging the situation, you don't know. You don't know what the circumstances was. It could have been a parade the fuck outside for 4th of July. And it would have been louder and all of that. You don't know. Why we gotta be so goddamn judgmental about people? You got the information. Who gives a fuck how you got it? To criticize that girl when that's her friend. She could have stepped outside. The waiter came over and they was drinking and it didn't just bother me. I said, wait a minute, hold up. Don't take her order. Yeah, I mean the girlfriend flipping the menu. Why this bitch got a menu? She's in a restaurant. Why she got a menu? Damn it, just tell me what happened with Tracie. And I need you to sit up straight, goddamn it. And I need you to bring your dress up, auntie. And I need you to do this. Goddamn it, you don't know the circumstances and the situations that was going on. So goddamn judgmental about people. Yes, billionaire Bobby, people are quick to judge and say what they would have did. But when you're back up against the wall and people are ready to run with the story, see, it's good for you as long as they doing what you want them to do. I wonder what you say about me. Just go ahead on and say it in the comment section. When I got when we all got information about different loved ones that was lost to COVID or lost to this or passed away, it don't never come to you perfect. Don't nobody in your family go out and do no damn news conference. They may call you from the bus station. They may call you from here or call you from there to let you know what's going on. You may not, when you're receiving the information, may not be in the perfect place to announce it, doing it the perfect way. The fact. And yes, I'm emotional about this because I too have experienced this in my family. And I know how I got the news. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't cute. They didn't do a news conference. They didn't step outside of what they were doing and go into a little corner in the proper place and say, hello, this is Auntie. And I wanted to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, doing the perfect thing and standing my fat ass out here so that I can bring you this late breaking news. The fuck? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Where's my moderators? They got exactly. Exactly, doctor. Exactly, doctor. Lily, thank you for releasing the information so that we all could know. Thank you for sitting in a restaurant, stopping what you were doing to allow the bloggers to get the information out. Thank you, Lily. I don't know you, but thank you for doing that because they were ready to let all of us know in this love after lockup community. They wanted us to know, and they were all waiting on you. Thank you for taking time out to do that for everybody else so that we could get the story and we could give it out. Thank you. We appreciate you. I know that she was a close friend to you and she will be missed. For us, we're just saying we're going to miss it. We're going to miss her. But for you, she was a friend. And that's different. That's very different. Thank you. And you know, it just amazes me. And that's why I could not go out yesterday. Because seeing that BS of people attacking her for how she did it, I was like, the long as it got done. You know, I think about the lives that have been lost in the wreckage in Florida. So many lives and so many family members praying for days that their family would be found. Laying in their beds late at night, 1 o'clock in the morning, feeling yourself jolt and ending up somewhere in the heavenlies. Not even an opportunity to run or to prepare yourself. Not even an opportunity. Because they say that death comes so quick sometimes. And here we have 150, almost 60 people dead, allegedly. While they're still doing the search and recovery and praying that there is somebody who is still alive under the rubble. The news reporters, city officials make mistakes. When they first came out and was telling the story, they was all out of pocket until they were able to get a station together and put the tents up so that they could be organized. But in the beginning, when something first happens, you don't have an opportunity to be camera ready. Many mistakes, things that were not accurate, were reported. Many people believe that they know how the building fell, and people were coming forth with evidence. But it won't be anytime soon where we'll get accurate information. And let me tell you something. If you got to tell me that my loved one is gone and you in a restaurant, I don't give. Just tell me. If you got to tell me that you rescued my family member, just tell me. I don't give a. I don't care if you sitting on the toilet, bitch. I don't care. These people are waiting and have been waiting for days to hear about their loved ones. You think they give a damn whether you under a tent with a mic in your face? When it comes down to life and death, I'm going to get off of this because I feel myself getting emotional and I feel myself ready to drag a bitch, and I cannot mix the two of them together. Hmm. I see you. I see you. Thank you. I see you. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I don't need no rush, child. But thank you. I see you. There's a lot going on. We are still yet even in the midst of a pandemic that is taking lives. Tracie, thank you for giving life to someone else. Thank you for having the fortitude and the wisdom. And I know that drug addiction is a disease, and the drug addict believes that they can fix themselves. And it is not until they get rehabilitated and really um, ready to take responsibility. They got to see themselves. And you know what? We all got somebody in our family. I don't care how high and falutin you want to sit, how judgmental you want to be. We all got somebody in our family. All of us do. Because with the drug epidemic being as bad as it is, bitch, it's hitting every household. I grew up in Washington, D.C. during the crack era. We all got somebody that may be on meth, that may be abusing, Xanax or whatever. They may be popping pills. They may be alcoholics. We all got somebody. And so I think that a lot of us closely, in the back, like way tucked up in the back, we all recognize Tracie in our own home because we all knew that we all knew a Tracie and that we all knew a Clint. Rest in peace, Tracie. I pray that you find peace. I'm praying and I send my condolences out to Tracie's family, who I'm sure are affected because where there is a life, there's always a family somewhere. Let's be sensitive about what we say and what we do. Feel free to let me know down in the comments section if you want me to kiss your ass. And that's on period. Feel free to tell me how much you disagree with me. Feel free. Ain't nothing but a thing. But thank you for being here and for understanding. I hope so too. I hope so too. Thank you, doctor. Thank you, Mary. Feel free to let me know because I'm a big girl and I can take it. And if I feel like I was wrong after I go back and look at this video, I'll apologize. God bless you all. I'm sure I ain't get no damn super chats on this damn video. Hey, Linda Boo! Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it is. God bless you all.